broken body built anew. Spirit lingers turning to metal fingers grip my heart so cold. Slave to the new black gold, there's a heartbeat under my skin. Search my electric soul for the hidden man within. Slave to the new black gold, there's a heartbeat under my skin. Search my electric soul for the hidden man within. Broken body built anew. Spirit lingers on into. Broken body built anew. Spirit lingers on into.
Mute that. Okay, you ready for face? Here. Natasha. Bless you. And turn the story soon off. Come on. There we go. Okie dokie. Whoop. What I wanted. Okay. So. Okay. Hello, little sushi rolls. Where do you come from? If you don't mind me asking, just out of curiosity. No. Sorry. You not live or where you're from or anything. But how'd you find this? Did you come through Twitter, Instagram? I'm just trying to get a general idea. Instagram, okay. I hope it wasn't too hard to get over here. I haven't really tried. I should do that. Yeah, I can understand why. Mermaids are a significantly more feminine subject. Just it's how it goes. They're boom new sub. Oh, thank you. But yes, thank you for the compliment on the art. I have been working a lot on it. Thank you. I'll move that down. Excuse me. Yeah. Just. That's weird. Let me see if I can. Settings. I'm going to turn off block spam messages because that's probably what's doing it. Which is weird because I haven't seen that before. I'm still figuring this out. The audio level's good. And all that. Excuse me, I apologize for the coughing. I'm getting over being sick. Awesome. Yeah. Your trash art, I very much doubt your art is trash. Eh. I'm just like, if you want to see cringe, go look at my deviant art. That is bad. Like, I should go through and delete stuff, but I feel that that's dishonest. I had to realize my DeviantArt has some of my oldest stuff. Stuff from when I was in high school. Really, my art's only taken a decent turn in the last year, so. That's my wife in the back. Here she waves. This is actually the first time streaming, having my face show, so. Yeah. See, just chilling. So what I'm working on, yes, she draws and she is a significantly better artist than I am. Significant. No, she's really good. One second. All this talking's working on that mucus out. But yeah, I think I can actually put links in. I'll link you to her Instagram. I think I can do that. Yes. There. Do you have a YouTube?
Yeah, but there's no.
Yeah, she doesn't really post to it.
I have some Overwatch videos.
Yeah, there's some Overwatch videos, but that's about it. Now follow her Instagram if you want her art. So what was I saying? Yeah, I'm actually making up a... Because I need a better preview for doing streaming. I'm trying to set stuff up, so why not stream the stream thing? Should make this bigger. Yes, it is good art. I know, right? Freaking biggest inspiration. probably see. I was doing great all day. Now that I'm actually streaming, no third viewer on the stream. Feel free to introduce yourself if you want. If you don't worry about it. Sorry, I apologize for that. There, I can still see stuff. Must be nice. What? I don't know. Maybe? Glad word chat. Live chat. I think maybe? And there's one way to find out. I might have to go get a cough drop. Alright. Yeah, it's probably have to be an administrator or the owner. Well, you don't get people putting links to like porn sites. I'll have to figure that out later. Sorry, I'm actually, when I look over, I'm looking at my face because I don't draw myself very often. This will probably help people realize I'm a dude. Which, I mean, I don't mind them being like, you're a dude? Because, yeah, mermaids are a girl thing. Hello, Mr. Dragonkin. Freaking something crazy happened today doing... Yeah, sorry I didn't do lunch with you today because I was doing that PGE stuff, but I had a K&N guy there in the warehouse and I didn't want to leave with the keys or try to facilitate all that. And so... That, and I was having an issue. I had to re-terminate the ends. Of all the leads. Because they were broken. Did the first test, and I'm just like, these readings, how he eats them, probably with his mouth. I would hope with his mouth. Because all the readings, the PI was just straight. Yep. Alright, well, I have to realize the company that owns it isn't So yeah, Little Sushi Rolls, Dragon and I know each other in real life. He is my DM slash ex-coworker. Most importantly, he's a friend. I mean, this is such a smaller resolution than I normally work with, but this is meant to... I apologize. It is meant... to fit as a nice preview for YouTube. I guess I could have just done a larger resolution and then scaled it down, but whatever.
There once was a farmer from old Flotsam town who was tired of sowing his seeds on the ground. He went for a wander and walked till the dawn, till a wanton old she-troll he stumbled upon. And hey-ho, he's plowing a troll. The gods only know how the key fits the hole around in the stinking great.
Thank you. Well, I mean, I wear them almost constantly. In the night. Hey, Courtney Mermaid. I apologize, I'm a little coffee and whatnot. And Aiden McLaughlin. I apologize for all the... Yeah, no, I'm just getting over it. Is this knocked me out during Christmas. Ooh, that is... Let's fix those eyeballs. Oop, oop, oop. No, stop that, stop that. So yeah, outside my normal fare, is I'm actually working on making thumbnail slash what's it called, preview for streaming. So it's actually a picture of me, but probably to stay on brand and to match my username, I'll draw for myself with a mermaid tail. Although I should do that on a separate layer, and then for my other, thank you Aiden, other account, if I ever stream on that, I'll just do legs. So yeah. Hey, thanks for everyone for joining. For once, I'm not actually streaming on Instagram, but I feel so bad always about the quality. There's no music. It always shuts itself off after an hour. It's kind of distracting to have so many things. I can actually use my phone now if I need to look something up. So this is weird. It's not quite the aspect ratio for what I want. Yeah, I mean, so I can't look at the thing of me while I'm streaming, because, I mean, the nice thing about Instagram is good for quick things and, all that, but I don't know. Oop, that was the caps lock. It's very limiting. I always feel like. But that's where I have most of my followers, so if I want more people to tune in, that's the best for me, but I wish I could stream to Instagram from my computer. If I could do that, I would set up a up to do that, but yes, I did. I did a story and I did an actual post. Chair, I'm just, yeah. Well, we'll just make it a regular computer chair. I'm not actually sitting in a regular computer chair, but my regular computer chair broke a while ago. It's got one of the wheels missing, so if I lean the wrong way, it'll want to tip over. But yeah, the problem with like letting people know on Instagram is they have to go to my bio to the link to YouTube, and most of the time people are on their phone, so it's just one of those things, though. Yeah. But yeah. Now, today I did a poll on both Twitter and Instagram on whether or not people would prefer if I streamed to YouTube or Twitch. Because I follow a lot of artist people that, no, a handful, that stream on Twitch. It seems like a good platform. I apologize. Again, I'm going to say that every time I cough. Mostly because of some of the stuff YouTube's been doing lately. Let's kind of make that a little more. Yeah, a little more. Yeah, not quite that. Oh, well, I'm glad I inspire you to draw. You're also an extremely talented artist, Courtney. There we go. It's a little better. I say that, and the other day I was complaining. I hate when people say I'm talented because it's been a lot of hard work, but you can definitely tell all the hard work you've put into learning the craft. Just kinda. Put that to the side. So. Yep. Exactly. Because, shoot, if you looked at what I was drawing like a year ago, well, I mean, not even then. I was actually starting to get decently good a year ago. But 2 years ago, we'll go with that. Year and a half. Go with... there we go. Mm-hmm. Hard work and working to improve and all that. Just... oh, thank you for reblogging the thing on Twitter. There's a link to here. Ugh. Okay. It's funny today as I don't know if you follow Chrisabug or Mermaid Ren at all, as I was watching in on her stream earlier today. People were asking her, oh, why in the mermaid community? Are they furries and whatnot? And just did a lot of thinking at that time. It was just like, I freaking... the whole thing, especially of late, just started because I couldn't draw legs. I still kind of can't draw legs, but I'm getting better. People like it when I draw mermaids. And I was just like, freaking, I got into tail making just because I was dissatisfied with what Finfolk, their mythic, yes, the mythic tail line did. I was just like, that's silly. I don't like how that came out. Need a bigger eraser. I was like, I could do better, and that's what got me freaking into tail making. I'd try it out. Oh, I had to make a tail for myself, try it out, make a tail for my wife. We met up with a local person. Never stopped drawing mermaids. People like them fish. It's weird, I got a comment today that someone just commented fish on the picture of you, Courtney. It's just fish. And I'm just like, not entirely inaccurate, but why? What does that have to add? Yeah. Okay. Yeah. And I think I replied to it with just being like, yep. Because I don't know. Oh, which makes me wonder. Okay. One thing about YouTube that I wish I could do is see who's all in my stream. I don't think I can. Oh, I don't need to worry about that. I need to draw. Sounds good. Have a good dinner. I'll probably still be on. It's just not 7 quite yet. actually. I'll be right back. I'm gonna go get a cough drop. Yes, I did. Oh, let me get this back on. All right. Yeah, I did see that for the foreseeable future that we're going to be thornless, but I'm glad that. Let me know if that's too distracting. Let me know if that's too distracting. Yeah, because of work. So. But I think what you could do to allow for Thorn to be able to come in and out for the campaign is Gatestone, like the one in Critical Role, is just kind of give him one. That way, when he can come back, it can just be like, I can do this, sort of thing. And just put like a limit on, like, you have to be so far away before it can work. Sort of thing. That way we can't. So yeah, I mean for now. But like in the future, because hopefully he'll be able to join us again once he gets a different position or better hours. Okay. Are you just gonna trap him inside his knife? And just use the knife when we want him back. Might do. See? Smaller. No, yeah, that would work. Keep him behind for the time being. Time being. It's when someone uses a transmutation spell on time, turns him into a bean. The time being. That was bad. I apologize. Oh, this is... Nope. I thought we can actually just do that. Yeah. You're welcome. I'm here all day. Oh boy. That's not good. Because we are... low. health on spells. On everything. I mean, I guess that could very well be true. Health, though. Health is important. Especially for the tank. That is true. But the other tank... I mean, it's his fault for attacking the behemoth. Does he... Is he level 2? Yeah, he did check level 2 for the action surge. Action surge. I can talk. Really? I'll delete that later. Why do I have 4 notifications? Oh, 2 new subscribers. Awesome. At this rate, I will, in less than a year, have more subscribers on this channel. It's not like you're gonna fight right now. I have a feeling we are gonna fight her. Or some version of her. Good her speech is. You're gonna have a monologue. Yeah, if we don't fight her, we're probably gonna fight someone, because I know you're working on a set piece, and you're not gonna let that go to waste. At least I wouldn't, anyway. Yeah, I guess. I'll mention how much I don't like drawing myself. The only reason I thought about doing is just drawing pomegranate, because that's what people would come for, but I felt that's kind of deceiving in the whole, you're not a... I thought you'd be a gal. I'm surprised you're a dude. He's like, yeah. Life is full of surprises. Excuse me. Come on, Instagram. I need a reference pic. Of myself, I know, but 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. Time to go scrolling. This was a while ago. Like April, I took these pictures. That's past it. That's past it. There we are. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I think if we just there. Ah. Okay. Let's see, would be better if I. Yeah, I think that's better. Let's retweet this. Okay. So, how's work? Yeah. Ah, yes, that is a very valuable lesson, I would say. Oh no. Nah. Okay, no problem. Gotta put the boy down. Okay. I should not look at the internet. Oh, I should save this. Thumbnail. Oop. Yeah. Oop, wrong thing. There.
Nico, it's your cousin. Why don't you take me bowling? I came into this country to live a life of trouble. But ever since I got here, man, my blood pressure
Skip
has
this.
doubled.
Let's
And the memory of tragedy.
playlist. Ah. Boop, boop, boop. Oh, man.
Smoke over the city soul, pollutes our sons and daughters.
What's up? Yeah, you're giggling over there.
I started picking people up. But I'm like really small, so it looks ridiculous.
Oh, okay.
Like, everyone in my party is bigger than me. I can carry them. I'm pretty good.
Oh, no problem. I didn't realize you were still here. You're so quiet. Yeah.
grow old with grace. I need some breathing space. I can't keep living straight.
Computer? Computer?
Lingering hollow when there's hard cash coming back. No way out, just sit here when I know that there's hard cash coming back. Hard cash. We ain't gonna linger and lie low when there's hard cash coming back. We ain't gonna linger and lie low when there's hard cash coming back. No way, I'll just sit here when I know that there's hard cash coming back. Hard cash. Don't want no easy money. Oh no. And now that we have all arrived,
Oh, are you downloading? Why is my output suddenly very low? Says it's fine. On. Like I shouldn't be downloading anything. Let's check Steam. Okay, now OBS Studio's like, hey. If anyone's in the chat, let me know how the stream quality's gone. There's an exit Steam. It's probably Windows Update. My phone's not doing anything. Phone needs to charge anyway. Oh snap, something went wrong while displaying the page. There we go. Still low, still low. What the heck? Says, OBS says we're still doing good. Stop that. Sorry, I'm watching my thing in the delay. It seems to be fine on my end. Alright, well, who's ever in there, let me know how the quality is. I'll restart my stream if I have to. That is worrying. OBS. Welcome back. How's my stream quality? Because YouTube says it's terrible, but OBS says it's fine. Maybe, I mean, YouTube can be very judgmental. It could be between us and the hub and YouTube. That is the wrong brush. Yeah, no, I'm zoomed in. I'm actually using a Clip Studio Paint. I'm just zoomed in for getting these details. This is a lot lower resolution. Let's... Okay, yeah. No, I'm working in a lot lower resolution than I normally do. Because it's a YouTube thumbnail. And I did not feel like guessing the aspect ratio. Gosh darn it. Okay, I don't know why YouTube is... Yeah. Alright, we're gonna have to do a lot of fixing here. Darn it. There we are. No. I know. If you have any questions, feel free to ask. It's... Gosh darn it. I keep switching to the pencil tool. It's just habit. There we are. That's why I stream. Also helps keep me on task a little more. Get a little. come on. Yeah, you can't really see. I need to adjust my thumbnails and whatnot, so... Or not my thumbnails, but my viewing screens. So people can see, like, the full picture better, but I don't want it to block what I'm working on, so people can still see the process. Actually, oh, stream health back to normal now? Whatever. Who knows? That's what they like me to think. No. Why'd you do that? Why'd you do that?
Clean cut, mechanical beats. Hot strut, gonna sweep you
Yeah, those eyeballs look weird, don't they?
stock hot. Magnetic high, better
A little bit. That one looks a little weird.
there is a place I can be. A safer sound under my iron skin. Nothing
Stop snapping.
under my iron skin. Got no rules or discipline under my iron skin. Eyes wide, no time for sleep. My mind's a blood tide where obsession sweeps. So
Yeah.
take a drive
Good enough for now.
highways overload. I've been trying to take a detour from these patriotic roads, but I ain't no regular guy.
Okay.
Every rule I defy. I'm safe and sound under my iron skin. Nothing's getting in under my iron skin. Got no rules or discipline under my iron skin. Under my iron skin. But underneath it all,
Freaking love the line tool and Clip Studio Paint. Those gaps are closed. I have no idea why this is in your recommend, Jason Wu. Only you can answer that. It probably has something to do with your browsing history. Or YouTube's algorithm's a bit messed up at the moment. It could be either one. So, I mean, do you normally watch people draw? Do you like mermaids? That's the only things I could come up with there. Ooh, that is way thicker than I need it to be. Thank you, Aiden. Practice. Practice is the key. Oh, sorry. Yeah, if anyone has questions, feel free to ask. I will do my best to answer them, and then if I don't want to answer it, I will tell you. I wonder why it recommended Jason Wu. He's got the Destiny logo, so... I mean, I do play a bit of Destiny, but I don't think I've really uploaded anything about that. Probably. Or she. I can't make assumptions on names. But probably a he, because they probably link their Facebook. Probably been looking at mermaid stuff. Or art. That could very well be it too. So what's everyone up to? Oh, that makes it difficult, doesn't it? Oh, come on. Oh, that's the eraser still. Okay. Not really doing much, is anyone? Is my mic on? Is it muted? Nope, it's coming through. Okay. Just gotta make sure of these things. YouTube is weird sometimes. No, don't do that. No. Deal with that a little bit. Just get a picture of this. An Instagram story. It's all. Okay. Tweet the thing on Twitter. Tweeter. Where is? Boom. And retweet and retweet. Tumblr. Yeah. Okay. Dang it. Okay. Come on. Come on. Keep hitting the wrong key. Kids all interesting. Okay.
It's the Call of Duty circus and it's coming to your town. With diving, flying acrobats and such capricious clowns. So hook up to a server, grab a seat and gather round.
Thought that was a different song for a second. I was like, ah, why is that one? I thought I removed it from the playlist, but it's not.
See the amazing moving statue
I
sneak.
can turn that.
He waits in corners till you pass, then shoots you in the back. He never moves or learns to shoot, so he will always blow. For all he cares about in life's his kill-death ratio.
Yeah.
Roll up and see
Anyone still there? Or are you guys just chilling while I draw?
magic knife will end your life of one hit kills it's made. He'll lunge right through your
I'm just kind of mumbling on about nothing.
out the window it will go. It's the Call of Duty circus and it's
Oh, nice. Okay. Aw. Awesome. Good to know. Is there anything you want me to mumble about in particular, or just kind of go about my business? I hope I'm not actually mumbling. I'm speaking somewhat clear. That's why I've got the headphones around my neck, so I don't have to speak too loud. 'Cause that's where my mic is.
he skulks around in secret and he gets the best of you. And when you die you rage and cry and curse his
Yeah, that is a difficult thing about watching other people draw while they stream. Is all of a sudden you're like, I want to do that.
disc in his console. Take care when laughing at his spinning choreography.
Shape and style. I mean, I'm a bit of a fan of the longer tails. I mean, a lot of my inspiration comes from my wife, Rachel, who's behind me. When she draws mermaids, the tails are a bit thinner. Or her mermaids don't have tails. I prefer, I guess, a bit more meat and power. So a combination, I don't know if you follow or know of K and P or Jackie Musto. The mermaids she draws have nice thick tails, long, and you know that's a major inspiration, especially for Pomegranate's tail. is that. And, man, I guess the Mako Mermaid show. They've got bigger tails. Not a huge fan of that show. I have enough of teen drama at work, and they're all men older than me. Like, that's a joke, but it's not completely not a joke. It feels like sometimes. Yeah. But, yeah, no, definitely Jackie Musto is a huge inspiration. Totally recommend checking her out, or her stuff out. She freaking does a webcomic that updates twice a week, and then she does another webcomic that updates once a week, and I'm just like, and it's not just, it's like full painterly style, and it's just like, holy cow, on top of everything else she does. She was actually my second inspirational Twitter lady as a mermaid, like when I did that series last year. Not sure. I should have done these on another layer. Whatever. That, and it seems when first trying out different tail sizes, a lot of people were like, I really like Pomegranate's big tail, when I drew her with the big tail, so it stuck. Dude, that's like the #1 reason I draw mermaids, is because people really like it when I draw mermaids. I mean, yeah. I work in the industrial maintenance, repair, and troubleshooting industry, so I don't have much creativity at work, so I get a... It's how I wind down at the end of the day. I need to work more on tail making, but drawing's a lot more cathartic for me, so it's usually what I end up doing. Yeah, no, when I worked in the game industry, actually did a lot more programming when I worked for Nova Wake than I do now. Something that I would like to get back into is programming and making video games. It's a lot of work. It's a lot more work than just drawing. I normally don't draw all the scales in, but I don't know why I felt like it today. Mostly because I know why. Is my tail actually has very defined scales. Which I think I might have mentioned a little bit earlier, but the the reason I actually got into tail making was out of, I don't want to say spite, frustration, but out of dissatisfaction is an excellent word. With Finfolk's Mythic Tales, because it's how does that look? As nice as hard cast resin is, no matter what you do, if you're not going to use like super expensive stuff, it's going to break. And that was one of the first things on the reviews that came out, was people were breaking scales all the time, which you got to be careful, but it's just like, well, Mermaid Tales, you kind of have to sit on them. It's like there's no if, ands, or buts, but except for there's a lot of buts, because that's what you sit on. Ha ha ha. And so I was just like, I can do better. It is do better, but I mean, I think they're beautiful. They're beautiful for photography and the especially with the iridescent scales, like absolutely gorgeous. But I mean, from what I was hearing and whatnot, because at the time I was actually talking a lot with Mermaid Wesley. I don't know if you know her at all. She's one of the moderators for Mer Network. She's actually the next person I'm making a tale for. I need to get on that because she's gonna actually start swimming because it's gonna start warming up in California soon. Okay. I think I got line art down pretty decently. But I was just like, there's got to be a way to make somewhat more realistic tales. Keep the price down and whatnot. That no one's tried before. And so my idea, in the end, was fabric scales. Which I wasn't able to find really anyone that had tried that before. There's a guy on the forum that actually did something similar. But I decided to go with neoprene because it's nice and thick, depending on the thickness, and using a circle cutter, cutting out strips of scales, then layering them over each other and sewing them to a base and whatnot. And I think the result came out pretty dang good. It just, the problem is it takes frickin' forever. Oh, dang it, there's an opening. Oh, wait, no, I need to and refer to other layers. That one might be easier just to, that's going to be easier just to go in, but I should just be able to, yeah. Since I learned this trick with Clip Studio Paint, it's like, actually makes it worth it for me to do the line art. It makes, not when I do individual scales. I should have done those on a separate layer. Oh well. I'm getting better at closing in my gaps on the line art. Except right there. But yeah. So that's literally what got me into tale making. And now, getting into actually drawing mermaids, I can blame Raina for what color is my hair. That is an excellent question. It's dark brown. I knew it was dark brown, but there's so many different flavors of dark brown. But I actually followed Reina way back in her DeviantArt days. That's and whatnot, and back when she and myself were more active on Tumblr, she was made a comment about how she wanted to start a webcomic, and I made a webcomic, short little webcomic of her as a mermaid trying to do a comic in the paper disintegrating and floating away in the water. And she thought it was funny, so I actually did some comics for her for a while. And kind of doing my own little thing with them at the same time. That faded out as we both kind of moved on. Oh shoot. To other things. And really what got me back into drawing mermaids is Pomegranate, who is actually my wife's character. Ooh, wrong layer. I went to draw fan art of her. I couldn't draw the legs, so I drew her as a mermaid. And later, my wife drew Pomegranate as a mermaid. And I had sort of an idea that had been knocking around in my head for a story, which maybe I'll do eventually. Maybe. Hopefully. I kind of hint at it with my drawings of Pomegranate in some capacity. Yeah. Oh, and I started the Instagram, and holy cow, does Instagram like mermaids. Oh boy. And so I draw mermaids, people like it, which makes me want to draw more mermaids. People like that. And endless cycle, and here we are. And I like drawing mermaids. I mean, who am I kidding? But that also is because I have a hard time drawing legs, which I'm getting better at. Okay. Doing is we can just outline this. But yeah, I'm kind of going as made my first tail for me. Test, because I wasn't gonna have anyone else test something that I did, because I don't want them to drown, and it'd be good for me to get the experience to know what I'm making. And I made one for my wife, which turned out so much better because I learned a ton. And then I just finished the third one for a good friend. I tried a bunch of new things on that one, and I regret doing a lot of those things, which is why it took me so long, because it required some fixing, and I had to have to muster motivation for that. So this next one, hopefully, will turn out well. Let's see what else. Yeah, I don't know if you know who Mermaid Felicia is. We've met up with her. She's got an absolutely gorgeous Merbella's Tale. Actually, my favorite Merbella's Tale. And that was even before I realized she lived in pretty much the city I grew up in. Which was crazy. It was funny because we actually, because I follow her and her husband on Instagram, and we were at a showing of Wonder Woman, which we decided to go to sporadically, and I recognized her husband when he walked by, because he is a very it shouldn't be this hard to think of the word. Distinct, yes. I wanted to say unique, but it's like that's not the word. But very distinct looking person, especially for where we live. Just like, holy cow. So there were introductions and yeah. Okay. Okay. So, see, there's other people here in the chat. Feel free to ask questions. I'm just kind of rambling on, doing a life story because it seems like there's new people here. Questions don't have to be mermaid related. I'll put that out. That's just what I'm known for, so. Could be video, I mean, I could talk about video games. I can actually talk about video game development, because I did that for a while. Excuse me. Video game development. If you have any questions about industrial motors and their protective systems, or the Pacific Northwest, inland Pacific Northwest, I should say. Or just my opinions on things. Let's try to keep politics a little out of it, because I do draw to get out of that. Ooh, my favorite game and system. Ooh, no one really has ever really asked me about my favorite game system. That is a tough one. Favorite game, though, is oh shoot. Would have to be, well, a Pokemon game. And if I were to choose a Pokemon game, it would be Pokemon Silver, because that is the one I have put the most time in. The original Silver. So I guess you could say Game Boy Color. Yeah, no, I freaking love Pokemon. I really need to get back and finish my Ultra Sun playthrough. That's actually one of my New Year's things is need to draw more Pokemon. Yeah, that's kind of it. I was doing good for a while. I got to the second island in like a day. It was about 2 days. I was just playing before bed, and then I got out of the habit of not going to bed at a reasonable hour. But yeah, totally need to. Like, I freaking loved Pokemon Sun when I got through the whole thing. Now I'm gonna be traveling for work again soon, so I'll be able to catch up on it. But yeah, no, if I were to pick a second favorite Pokemon game, it would definitely be Pokemon Sun, because I freaking absolutely loved how it ended. Like, the battle with Kui and all that, just it was basically, as far as I see, it's a love letter to Pokemon. It was just something I felt that it was able to get that a lot better than Black and White and X and Y. Even though I do actually quite like X and Y. Freaking Lily is my daughter. Oh shoot, I forgot. But yeah, other than Pokemon, favorite game series would probably be Halo. Outside of that, used to be a huge Halo fan. I still sort of am. I'm not entirely thrilled of where they've been taking the series, but you know, I'm not the one making the games, so whatever. And after that, yeah, I like Mario and all that, but yeah, no, Pokemon definitely got a special place in my heart. I know. It's just I find it hilarious because it's like I'm freaking 27 and I still love Pokemon, and it must annoy my freaking parents to no end. This thing I was literally obsessed with growing up. Maybe not obsessed, but such a big part of my life. I don't have a Pikachu hoodie. I really don't wear too much nerd memorabilia. Mostly because I just wear work memorabilia. I'm trying to think, do I have any Pokemon clothes? You're the one with the Pikachu shirt.
The one trainer shirt.
Yes, I do. I've got the one Pokeball shirt. Yeah. I need to play more Pokemon Go. But it's winter and it's really cold outside and lots of ice. So, when summer comes back, or at least when the ice melts. Yeah, so other than that, I really like Horizon Zero Dawn. That's one of my favorites of the year. So along with Super Mario Galaxy was absolute treasure. Also one of my favorites, and I need to play more. Trying to think what other games. Oh, I really like the Mass Effect series. As much as I don't like the ending to Mass Effect 3. I mean, I don't like the ending of Mass Effect 3, but Mass Effect 3 is my favorite Mass Effect game, so that shows how much I freaking love it. One of the few games to just make me absolutely cry. Good thing Adam's not here, because he talk about games that make you cry. There's To the Moon. Wonderfully written game, and its sequel came out, and I need to get around to play it, but I know that it's going to be a tearjerker, and ooh, not quite. I need to be in the right headspace for that. So hopefully this weekend. This weekend's coming up fast too, which is nice. As you can see, I have a very wrong color. Sloppy, but very, I'd say fast way of doing my shading. It works for me. Just the desired effect. Yeah. See, actually, you would probably be able to answer this. Do you know with Faith on the bass? I always want to say Faith on the bass because, I mean, that's an excellent mermaid pun if I were going to say so. You know, if she likes Pokemon, because I think I might be doing for January a little series on Merms and Pokemon, because I do want to draw more Pokemon. Since I did yours. Which for yours, I don't know if you saw it all, but I'm freaking super proud of how that Vaporeon came out, because for years I have been literally never been happy with drawing Vaporeon, and when I drew your picture and did the Vaporeon down on the floor, I want to say on one of the streams she either did or was on yours, someone asked. Yeah. Thank you. But yeah, that's the first time I've ever drawn a Vaporeon and actually liked how it's turned out, which, I mean, just for me speaks volumes of how much better I'm getting at drawing, because I can actually draw a Vaporeon. I'm just like, I wish my work wasn't nearly as much manual labor as it is, because otherwise, if I were in an office, I would probably spend my lunches drawing. But I mean, I've been working in an office lately, but it's not a. Turn that. No, keep that on. Turn that down. Oop. Control D. Duplicate layer. Multiply. Kind of give it an underwatery feel. Edit. Flip. Vertical. Yes. Just try color burn. No, definitely not color burn. That's a little better. But I think multiply. Darken? No. Multiply is what we want. That. Actually, I can merge these guys. Yeah. And that. Need to work on not relying so much on blending layers, but not today. Do some tone scraping. Actually, we'll do running. No, droplets. I know running color splatter will work. Yeah, brush a bit smaller, kind of. Actually, what else to talk about? Send sense of depth. It's under the desk. Back here. Oh. What else to talk about? Nope, let's not do that. Okay. Dodge. Brush density, I drop that down even further. There we are. I'd like to get back in the game. Oh, thank you, Aiden. You just keep popping in, just checking stuff out. Nothing wrong with that. No one's obligated to watch me stream or draw or anything. I mean, one of the big things is the story I have for Pomegranate. I'm still deciding whether or not I want to, because the thing is, I could go either way. I can make it a webcomic, probably in the end be easier. Well, definitely be easier in the end. But I do also want to make it a video game, similar to the Moon in style, where it's sort of I mean, it'd pretty much be a visual novel, but it'll be retro style. Older graphics and whatnot. Duplicate layer. Turn that one off. Oop. No, turn that one back on. I want to open it up. I know it's whatever I want, but the problem is one of them's a lot of work. The other one is also a lot of work, and it's what I want to commit myself to. And then there's also part of me wants to get into mermaid tail making. Another part of me wants to start doing commissions, and I mean, on top of a full-time job. Oop, 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 wrong thing. Blur. There we are. Gonna blur this out. Create some depth. And all that. So it's just I gotta make some decisions where I want to head, because oh, I've only got so much time. Retro, so 16-bit, think like SNES. Thank you. See you later, Courtney Mermaid. Thanks for joining. Good luck with whatever you need to do. Yeah, no, it would be. It'd be a lot of, I mean, yeah, no matter what I choose, it's going to be a lot of work. Just a different type and... I'll figure it out eventually. Hopefully. Maybe. Or I'll just continue to draw silly stuff. By silly stuff, I mean like mermaids, most likely. Okay. I think I'm gonna call this one finished. It's pretty well along. I think I have a nice open spot right here to put text. Not 17. Thank you. Knew I was gonna make. I've been pretty good so far this year. Eights are so much more difficult. There we go. I like that one. And okay. So what I can do is text. New layer. Just like, oh. Who would choose a serif font? Calibri. Okay. Right. Come on. No, I'm not going with either Comic Sans or Papyrus. I almost said Comic and Papyrus Sans. Which... Papyrus Sans is a thing? I did not know that. Oh, that's scary. Alright. I don't know. But yeah, so now I got a little thing that I can put, and this is the right aspect ratio for from Undertale. That is a good game. I like that game. That's one of my favorites as well. Don't like the fandom so much anymore, but I like the game. Actually, one of the few games I would say is a perfect game. I do not say that lightly, and I know Toby Fox would vehemently disagree. Well, that's your own opinion. You know, Adam said it's awful. He doesn't hate all good things.
But he hates many good things.
Oh, Papyrus Sans is awful. Okay. Yeah, no, you're allowed to hate that. It's okay.
No, you're supposed to.
You're supposed to. Okay, I'm going to be right back. I'll start up a new picture here soon. Yeah, give me a second.
And yeah, it's comic.
And a
Oh yeah, I'm back. But you guys could see me. Cause I said, Dipper, Dipper, don't do that. Get down. Leave Natasha alone. Okay. What to draw? Yeah, I'll make it somewhat quick because it is 8:30. I'm just running through for inspiration real quick. Oh, I know what I need to do. Excuse me. Thank you. Yeah, it's stuff I am allowed to stream. A lot of it is a miracle of sound. I freaking love his stuff. And Toby Fogg, yes, he is extremely talented. I understand his game is definitely not for everyone, but for what it is, it does it pretty much the best that it can be done at the moment. It can probably be superseded is not the word. Surpassed, that's the one. But yeah. Okay. Caps lock is still on. This is gonna be fun. Cool. That is low res. It's okay. Should be able to supply transform. Multiply. Okay, so should be able to.
Ceaseless time, great nations fall, immortal shadows sacrifice the
What is everybody up to? How's it going over there? What to talk about? What to talk about? Cake? I actually could go for some cake right now. I really don't need it, and it's kind of late.
The only time I don't want cake is time.
Yeah, it is. Oh yeah, that's this week, isn't it? Is there anything we want to bring for D&D? Food-wise? Trying to think. I don't think we have anything. What the frick just happened? Just... Whoop, whoop. Food-wise for D&D, let me think. I'm not going to make potato soup again if that's what you're wanting, because I will not have time on Friday. But in terms of, I don't know, we can... No, I figured you were just asking. I'm just trying to think. Is there anything you want to bring to D&D on Friday, Rachel, that you've got? Has anyone else claimed anything? I'm guessing not. Otherwise you would have said something. Just fine. Okay. That's coming up because tomorrow's Thursday. They probably have a lot of leftovers for Friendsmas, and I'm gonna guess that their leftovers are mostly snacks. So we can bring drinks. Or dessert. We're good at bringing dessert. We'll bring dessert. Unless you've got any ideas that you want to do. But we'll just bring cookies, probably. Forms of cookies. What are you doing? You're playing video games.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, we'll bring cookies. Unless someone really has an idea of what they want to do for dessert. Because we're not dead set on anything at this moment. You'll bring the murder then. Yeah, well, that's kind of your job. You stop surfing the internet and draw. That's why I'm here. Hey, Sea Spray. Welcome over to YouTube. I know I'm not on Instagram. I'm trying to consolidate. As nice and easy as streaming to Instagram is, I feel like I provide a better experience on YouTube. So, I mean, I don't think I'm going to exclusively stream to YouTube all the time, but that's not what I want to do. But maybe try to grow this side. smaller. Anyway, how are you doing? That's not, I think that's what I want. No. Smooth that. A little less of a. What color? I think ice blue would make good. Yeah. And just a little. Bear with me. Bear with me. There. Just kinda. And I'm doing something a little different than normal, but this is actually really fun. Best like that. Anyway, how are you doing, Sea Spray? It's gotta be pretty late for you, like 11 o'clock. Sorry, just kind of running through Instagram real quick, and it looks like an account had to repost a picture because they posted a picture of bear boobs, and it looks like the original got taken down by Instagram. So they had to put up a censored one. It happens. It happens. Oh shoot, you get your tail fixed? I'm doing alright. I'm doing better. All things considering. My cough is improving. So I'm not coughing as much. Okay. So that'll probably be easier. Do you at least have regular flippers? Because I know regular flippers make a heck of a difference. That, except... But if you're even just doing it, even without flippers, it's more power to you. So that's not easy. Ah, dang. Okay. Wrong. No, that's right there. That is the wrong brush. Let's clean this up a little bit. This is fun. I gotta do this more. Oh, cute Sharkbox bot is starting to post again. That's good. I like that account on Twitter. Because sharks are nice. Yeah, I think I'm done with this one. Turned out pretty decently. So, Rachel, I fixed your picture. Love you.
See.
But yeah. Fixed is an excellent choice of words. Yeah, I guess Rachel will play time from now on. But yeah, no. How do you like this one, though? Yeah. Okay, well, I think I'm probably going to call it there on streaming. Thanks, everyone, for joining. It was fun. Tomorrow's Thursday. We don't have anything planned tomorrow, do we? Yeah, there's a good chance, unless I'm feeling pretty bad or work goes on too late or something comes up, I think I'll stream again tomorrow just to show off this. Does that even switch over? Okay, it does. I wasn't checking. Just so I can show this off, because I'm going to use it as my thing. Yeah. Okay. Well, thank you everyone for joining, and have a good night.